Hello, and welcome to another lesson on Advanced Project Management. This lesson on Advanced Project Management Fundamentals will cover the organization and responsibilities. After establishing project objectives and deliverables in the scope statement, the subsequent step involves translating them into specific and well-defined elements of work. These elements encompass tasks, jobs, and activities essential for project team execution. For intricate and extensive projects, preventing the oversight or duplication of activities becomes crucial. A systematic procedure known as the Work Breakdown Structure, WBS, ensures clarity and avoids missing tasks. The Work Breakdown Structure, WBS, is integral for managing complex projects, breaking them down into smaller subprojects, interrelated tasks, and work elements. This hierarchical decomposition aids in organizing the project into manageable work packages, facilitating project schedules, cost estimates, and task responsibilities assignments. The WBS creation begins by dividing the total project into major categories. These categories are then subdivided into subcategories and further broken down to reduce the scope and complexity of work elements at each level. The ultimate objective is to create well-defined work elements that can be accurately budgeted, scheduled, and controlled. A typical WBS comprises several levels, such as Project, Level 1, Subproject, Level 2, Activity, Level 3, and Work Package, Level 4. Each level provides a progressively detailed breakdown of the project, making it more manageable and accessible to plan. Level 1 represents the total project. At Level 2, the project is broken down into several, usually between 4 and 10 significant elements or subprojects. These subprojects should conform to the deliverables or work areas specified in the scope statement. Each subproject, in turn, is broken down into activities. When the process is completed, the tasks at the lowest levels, whatever the levels might be, are termed work packages. These work packages become the basis for further planning steps. The WBS process naturally starts with requirements and specifications, identifying the main end item, deliverable, or system and its major subsystems and components. This structured breakdown serves as the foundation for assigning project responsibility, contracting. Limiting the number of levels in the structure is recommended for effective communication and simplicity in budgets and schedules. The work within each subdivision of the Work Breakdown Structure, WBS, must be well defined. If it is not, then the subdivision must be subdivided into smaller boxes. For a subdivision to be considered well-defined, it should encompass the following attributes. Clear, comprehensive SO. The work task should be defined well enough for the responsible parties to precisely understand what is required. Resource requirements. Identification of the labor, skills, equipment, facilities, and materials necessary for the task. Time. The estimated time required to perform the task. Costs. Estimated costs for the required resources, management, and associated expenses for the task. Responsibility. Identification of the parties, individuals, and job titles responsible for performing and approving the task. Outcomes. The deliverables, end items, or end results, along with associated requirements and specifications for the task. Inputs. Preconditions or predecessors necessary to begin the task. Quality assurance. The entry, process, and exit conditions to which the task must conform. These are specified in the quality plan. Risk. Identification of uncertainties about time, cost, and resources, categorized as high, medium, or low risk, with migration and contingencies, measures for high risks. Other. Any additional information deemed necessary. If any of these properties cannot be defined, the task in the subdivision is too broad and must be broken down further. The WBS process and the list of work packages integrate various elements of the project plan and project control in several ways. Involvement of stakeholders. Functional managers, subcontractors, and other stakeholders responsible for the work are identified and engaged during the WBS process. Their approval of the WBS ensures the accuracy and completeness of work definition and secures their commitment to the project. Logical and physical relationship. Work packages in each phase are logically and physically related to those in earlier and later phases, ensuring that predecessor requirements are met and no steps are overlooked. Basis for budgets and schedules. The identified work packages become the foundation for budgets and schedules. Cost and time estimates for each work package define the funds, resources, time, and budget for that specific work package. Project organization formation. The project organization is structured around work packages, assembling resources, and delegating management responsibility to individuals in each work package. Project direction. The project is directed by individuals working in individual work packages. Project control. Control of work packages is central to project control. During project execution, the work completed for each package is compared to the scheduled work. Similarly, actual expenditures for each work package are compared to the budgeted costs. Variances in schedules and costs for the work packages determine the overall schedule and cost variances for the entire project. An integrated project plan embodies a systems approach to management, recognizing that a project is a system of interrelated work elements, each requiring definition, specification, budgeting, and scheduling. Throughout the WBS process, each defined work package aligns with specific areas within the project organization, assuming functional and budgetary responsibilities. Each department's intersection with a work package features a box, often referred to as a control account or cost account. This box designates the assignment of responsibility for the work package to that specific department. These cost accounts mirror the characteristics of the work packages themselves, constituting tasks or activities with predetermined start and finish dates, allocated budgets, resource requirements, deliverables, specifications, and an assigned manager or supervisor. In cases where external entities execute the work, the organizational structure would consist of contractors and suppliers instead of internal departments. In essence, whether dealing with internal or external projects, the concept of cost and control accounts embodies the seamless integration of the project with the organizational structure. This integration involves agreements or contracts with respective departments or subcontractors to fulfill the requirements of each work package. A responsibility allocation chart, commonly called a responsibility matrix or assignment matrix, is designed to define who is accountable for various work packages. The matrix delineates major project tasks and activities, aligning them with the responsible individuals, groups, departments, or contractors. It also classifies distinct types of responsibility, such as primary, ultimate accountability for the work package; secondary, providing assistance or support; notified, requiring notification about the work package's status; and approval, possessing the authority to approve or deny work package deliverables. The matrix minimizes the likelihood of individuals evading accountability by explicitly outlining responsibilities. Ideally, these responsibilities can be collaboratively defined during a team-building session involving key project participants shortly after the project's initiation. This is the end of this segment of our lesson. In the next segment, we shall be discussing scheduling and time management. This course is presented to you by South Europe College. Thank you for listening, and see you on our next